Hey everybody, so degaussing or demagnetizing watches. Why am I even talking about this? You ever had a watch that just seems to be losing time even with a brand new battery and you can't figure it out? Cheap watch, expensive watch, none of them are immune. If that sounds like something that you have experienced or something that you want to know how to fix it with a couple of simple, fairly affordable tools, come on, join me around the kitchen table here and let's talk about it. So degaussing watches. So this is one of my Luminoxes that we've had on the channel a few times. I've got these two. I love them and they're going strong, except for the fact that about a month ago, this one here started losing time at a fairly rapid rate. We're talking about 10 minutes every few days. I tried putting a brand new battery in. I couldn't figure out what the problem was. Cameraman actually did some research and figured out that watches can get magnetized. Now, I'm a gun guy, right? This is a gun channel. But these watches play a pretty important part of my everyday life. I did not know watches could get magnetized. So if you're watching this or you're frequent my channel or just you stumbled onto this video, hopefully this is a game changer for you. So this is only about mechanical watches, obviously. This isn't going to affect the digital. But apparently you can pick up a magnetization on these things just about anywhere in the modern world. Anything from a register at a grocery store to perhaps a train or a computer or anything that's got a magnet of some type in it. You get this sucker in close proximity and she gets magnetized. Like I said, I put new batteries in and everything, and this was still losing about 10 minutes every 4 days or so. So all you need to fix this for a fairly affordable price, actually, you got this free app that you can download to your phone from the App Store by Lepsy Genève, it looks like. This is a pretty easy to use app that it uses the magnet in the phone. All you do is you use a small magnet and you kind of keep it off, not on the screen, and it helps you to identify where the magnet is on your phone. You just tap the screen and it puts a little circle where the magnet is. So that's going to help you to identify whether your watch is magnetized. Then we have this thing called a degausser. You don't need the super expensive ones. This one here, as I'm told, again, we're doing this together to see if it works because we're about to do it on my watch. This was like $17 on Amazon. You just look up watch degausser or demagnetizer, and there's a bunch of them for sale on there. So this identifies if your watch indeed is magnetized, and this should help demagnetize it. Okay, so I took this one that I was wearing in the video off. As you can see, this one is not losing time, this one is. So the one that's not losing time, if I come over here, I got nothing, which is good because it's not losing any time at all. This is the one I've been having problems with right here. As you see, magnetization detected. So we clearly have a magnetization issue with this watch, where we have none with this watch. So hopefully there's our problem. Let's try to degauss this thing and fix it. Okay, so with the degausser, we're going to hit this button right here and hold it in. And so we're going to come down here, hold this just off, and I can feel that current. So we're going to hold it down for 10 seconds. And I've read somewhere else that says you want to kind of hit it from the sides a little bit as well. Now that we've done that, get things going all kinds of crazy. And this is really weird, by the way, guys, because you can't see any of this. You can just kind of feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So to show you guys kind of what this looks like now, we've got this set up in configure mode to show you the magnitude, so the actual magnetism. So here's a magnet that we've got right here, just a regular household magnet that we had on the fridge. And watch this number. See how we're getting up in the thousands as I get close to the phone? So this is a straight up magnet. So let's see what the watch looks like. So it's showing like a magnitude of 70 something on the table right now, just on the table because it's got wood under it, or metal under it. And as you can see, as we wave this around, nothing. I mean, it's not emitting what that magnet does. It's actually holding right about the same, maybe going up just a tiny bit by maybe a couple, just a couple of small bits there in magnitude or whatever. So, all right, we're going to see if this actually works. All the sources say it should, and for us it's going to be about a week. For you it'll be a couple of seconds, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to reset this watch. We'll see if it loses any time over the next week. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Gosh, I hope this works, because it's going to save me a lot of money on an expensive watch. Okay guys, so here we are a little over a week later after having demagnetized, kind of degaussed this guy here. And as you can see, that as I can tell, it hasn't even lost a minute of time. These are still dead on. I set this one to match this one, and the process worked. So just to kind of verify by a normal clock here, 11:32 there. These are maybe like a minute fast or so, just because that's how I had them set. Like I said, I mimicked this one with this one. But yeah, so demagnetizing, degaussing. This guy here, this little $17 purchase off from Amazon, I think it was 17, is going to get you back in business. So whether you're running a Timex or a Rolex, definitely this will save the day. So cannot believe I've gone through my whole life without even realizing that this was a thing. Thank goodness for a little research on the cameraman's part. And so the process works. If you've got a watch, you've replaced the battery in it, or you're not due for a replacement battery and it's losing time and you can't figure out why, spend the 17 bucks, get yourself back in business. It takes literally 10 seconds once you plug it in and go through the process. So, all right, hopefully you guys learned a little something today along with me. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time, have a good one, and we'll see you then. Bye now.